Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I'm watching the Rising of the Shield Hero episodes 5 and 6. So I should be caught up to this series completely by next week. I should be watching 7 and 8, probably the day 8 is released. When is that? Is that Wednesday? Does that come out on Wednesday? Alright, I gotta look at this. Wednesday. Yep, Wednesday. Wednesday it's released, so I'll watch 7 and 8 then and upload it Thursday. But yeah, then I can start watching them one episode every week. How many episodes are there for this series? Is this going to be a 24 episode one, or is it 12 like everything else? Let's see, where are ya? Here we go. No, it's 25. Okay. So it's going to be lasting into next season. So obviously I'm going to continue it. I'm not going to stop at episode 12 and be like, well, we're done. So yeah, 25 episodes. Seems like it should be that long. I don't know if that's going to cover everything or just as far as they've got in the... What is this, a light novel? I don't know if the light novel is finished. Somebody let me know. Anyway, last episode, the king had a party for, the heroes for stopping the wave that had started. Basically, it was just for the sword, spear, and bow hero. Naofumi was invited, and he was there, and he wasn't too excited about being there. Actually said that the only reason he's there is because of the reward, which will help him out. He can get new equipment and, stuff like that. Be able to sleep somewhere in like an inn or something. Not that he does bad now. I mean, he gets his money from killing the monsters and selling off whatever, I guess, skins or remnants are left. Oh god. Raphtalia was there as well. And she was trying to get him to eat something, but he wasn't really hungry. He didn't want to eat anything. Then again, he doesn't really taste much anymore. The spear hero was actually trying to catch up with her, but the princess, she stopped him and then whispered something in his ear. And then he comes over to the shield hero and challenges him to a duel. Because the princess had told him that Raphtalia is his slave and that he needs to help her. Even though she doesn't really need help. Doesn't treat her bad or anything like that. So, I mean, he wasn't going to accept anyway. The spear hero basically just said that if he won, the spear hero, if the spear hero won, then he had to free Raphtalia. And if the shield hero won, then things could just stay the same. Okay. No. He didn't want to agree to his duel. However, the king, overhearing the conversation, ordered him to accept the duel. Raphtalia is trying to tell them, that's not necessary. I'm with him because I want to be with him. And then they grab her and they basically kidnap her. They tie her up, they put her in a chair, and they make her watch the duel. Spear Hero was like 20 levels higher than than Naofumi, but it didn't seem to matter because he was winning the duel. He was actually doing really well for somebody who doesn't have a weapon. Well, not a standard weapon. He did have his balloons with him. As you know, he always has some of those balloons on him. And he was using them against the spear hero. And when it looked like he was about to get a... Excuse me. And when it looked like he was about to win, the princess interfered by shooting some wind magic at him. And then the spear hero took advantage of that and won, using an attack called Lightning Spear. Naofumi tried to block it, and he did block a little bit of it, but the attack was too powerful, and it knocked his shield away, and then beat him. However, he apparently didn't see the interference, which I think is rather stupid. Not that he didn't see it, but that he didn't automatically suspect an interference, considering the fact that Naofumi was about to defeat him, and all of a sudden he's like 20 feet away from him. Like, what, do you think he just jumped away from you and was giving you a chance? Naofumi tried telling him, look, your party member just interfered in our duel. This doesn't count. He wasn't accepting it. And none of the crowd that was watching was going to admit that there was interference because all of them are against him anyway. I don't know why. I mean, did something happen with the previous shield hero that makes them hate him so much? I mean, he's not the previous shield hero if that's the case. And from what I understand, at least from what we got from Raphtalia's backstory, the shield hero was actually a pretty good guy and was really kind to the demi-humans. But because he lost and the king accepted, what happened, I mean, he basically wouldn't listen to Naofumi anyway. I believe he said that there was no reason to listen to the words of scum or something like that. And then declared the spear hero the winner. And because of that, they were able to free Raphtalia, basically removing the curse that keeps her enslaved and makes her have to listen to his orders. And this whole time, he's thinking in his mind, like he's got his own version of what's happening right now, where he sees Raphtalia as a little girl still. So when you see it through his eyes, she's, I don't know, about this tall? About that tall, yeah. Gets the curse removed and then leaves. Meanwhile, in reality, she slaps the spear hero and starts yelling at all of them. Like, why did you do this? I didn't ask you to save me. And he's trying to go on about how he was abusing her and this and that, and she's like, you don't know anything about him. He's been nothing but kind to me. And he didn't want to believe that because of what the princess accused him of. He's now got it in his mind that Naofumi is just some evil, villainous person who was summoned there to be a hero. Thankfully, the sword and bow hero came down and basically confirmed what Naofumi said, that the princess interfered and that the spear hero lost that duel, because he was going to lose. And that the king is keeping everyone quiet. Basically, he said you could tell by looking at the nobles, like looking in their eyes, you can see that they're forcing the crowd to not tell the truth, basically, to like sweep everything under the rug and just let them get rid of the shield hero. I mean, if they really wanted They really didn't want him there. Why'd they even summon him? And for one thing, he is part of the four heroes for a reason. He's a part of the group. If he wasn't needed at all, I don't think he would even be a part of the legend. So why are you treating him so badly? I'm sure we'll find out eventually, because I haven't read the manga or the light novels or anything, so this is all new to me. So hopefully we find out why they're treating him like trash. Anyway, after that, Raphtalia walks over to Naofumi, who's on the ground, basically being consumed by hatred and anger. He even had a little menu come up saying curse series or something like that, where I guess some certain conditions were met that brought this about. He really didn't do anything. His shield got some flames coming out of its gem, which I think were just in his mind because nobody else can see them. But she goes over and basically tells him that she's doesn't believe what everybody's been saying about him, because she's heard the rumors that he forced himself on his party member, which she doesn't believe it. She will always be by his side, no matter what, because she is his sword. And basically just brings him back from all of it. Calmed him down, made him feel better. Basically, she said everything that he's wanted somebody to say to him for a while. He's wanted somebody saying that they will stand by him, that they need him, that he is not a horrible person, that he's a great person. Because ever since he got there, all he's heard is negativity about himself. Nobody has been excited about the shield hero being summoned. Like the king, when they were doing their introductions, was just ignoring him the entire time. Then he gets accused by the princess of trying to rape her. And then the king is like pushing that forward just to make him look bad. The sword and bow hero, I think, are starting to realize that things aren't exactly as they seem. Especially since she was lying about cheating in this duel. Sooner or later, I think they're going to start thinking, well, if she was going to lie about that, what else is she lying about? Meanwhile, the spear hero doesn't want to believe any of that. And I don't know, I guess he feels like he's got to put himself above everybody else because he's a hero. Which, okay, I can kind of see doing that, but you got to at least think a bit. He was even trying to say that Raphtalia might still be like brainwashed, and that's why she's saying all the things she's saying. And the spear and bow hero, the sword and bow hero, basically, we're just like, you're an idiot if you still believe that after this. I mean, like, I don't even know how you can even think that now. Because he's trying to come up with some kind of excuse to keep him from seeming like the bad guy in that situation. Where he basically forced this girl, his slave, from being with him. He was trying to anyway. What, did he think that if he saved her, she would go with him because he wouldn't be having control over her anymore and she would want to be with the person that saved her? No. Anyway, it ends with them on like one of the walls, like looking over the kingdom, and Raphtalia made them like sandwiches, and he takes a bite out of it, and he's finally able to taste So that mental block that he's had is gone. And now he can just start being the hero that he needs to be. Not that he wasn't being a hero to begin with. I mean, he was the only one who thought about those villagers. The other three heroes were too busy thinking about taking out the boss of the wave, which somebody had to, but I mean, one of the others could have at least helped take out the could have at least helped save the villagers, you know. That's about it, though. I think that's everything. Yeah. 15 minutes. Okay, well. Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen in this episode. I don't watch any of the previews. I don't even think they have previews. They only gave a title to the episode. So let's just get into this and see what is going to happen. Alright, so the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. Alright, and we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.